Okay, well, tell us about some of those telephone calls. You called Bagosora, you called the Chief of Staff of the Rwandan Army, you called Kagame, the head of the RPF. Describe the telephone call to Bagosora, for example. This is on April the 29th. DAS Bushnell tells Colonel Bagosora to stop the killing.
I know.
This is that.
Hi, hello, ¿cómo está? Bonjour, ¿cómo ça va? Yes,
how did you get his number, by the way? How did you call him physically? What were the logistics of it?
I would call him from the kitchen. I had a wall phone in the kitchen of our home in Reston, Virginia. I got the number from either David Rawson or Bob Flatten, but the embassy people had his number. I would punch it in, and it got to the point after a few calls that his secretary recognized my voice.
This is in the middle of the night?
With Washington time. Mm-hmm. So I would get up at 2 in the morning because it was 8 o'clock, right? I did it because I wanted to get him, before his day got on, as awful as that sounded. And his ADC would get on the phone, bonjour madame, comment ça va? Oui, ça va. Fine, ça va. Now, may I please speak to your colonel? And they probably...
Had you met him before?
No.
You didn't? But
I
did he
still have
know
not
who
met
you
him.
were?
No, some crazy lady. I know that's pretty much what General Dallaire thought. Who is this crazy woman that keeps calling? Can I take a step back and explain why I was calling?
Yeah.
All right. This goes back to when I was in Kigali in March of '94, 2 weeks before the plane went down. I went from Rwanda to Burundi. In Burundi, the violence had started up again, and people in Bujumbura were being killed. The strategy that the embassy came up with was to have me go on TV and radio and tell the Burundian military and government to stop killing people because they don't kill when foreigners are in town. It worked. I have to tell you, it was one of the most extraordinary experiences of my life to go on radio and say, stop killing, and the next day have people come up to me and say, oh my God, were you the woman who said stop killing? Because it worked. So the strategy that I was using was shine the spotlight. Maybe if we shine the spotlight, since we can't do anything else, it will cause people to take pause before they go off and slaughter another human being. It then moved from not just the spotlight, but naming and shaming. And it was in the context of calling somebody directly to say, I know what you're doing. Don't think we don't know, and don't think we don't know what your name is, and we want you to stop. As a political strategy, and that is what I would do. And on one conversation we had, the most ridiculous was when I said stop the killing.
Who are you talking to?
This is to Bagosora in the middle of the night. Stop the killing. And, mais madame, you don't understand, there's a civil war going on here, and we do not have the forces to stop the spontaneous uprising of the people, was how he called it. Well, at least stop the hate radio. Mais madame, we are a democracy, we believe in freedom of the press. That is how ridiculous or bizarre our conversations was. I will say that I also, let me just finish, in that conversation I advised Bagosora that we would hold him personally accountable for what was happening, and that the president knew about it. A couple of years after the genocide...
How did he react to that?
He said, how nice of the president to be thinking of me, was his